Hi, guys. Good evening, and thank you for joining me tonight. I wanted to come here and just talk briefly with serious intention tonight to talk briefly about Baltimore Fashion Week. But first, I like to welcome you all in to the channel, the YouTube channel for Baltimore Fashion Week. The purpose of this video is to provide clarity, direction, and transparency within reason as it relates to this annual event taking place August the 10th through August the 14th. What Baltimore Fashion Week represents, I don't think I've ever had the time to actually go into details about this, but tonight I want to do that with get ready to walk into a new year. Um, and I think it's important that as we enter into a new year, it's just important, period. So Baltimore Fashion Week, sometimes you'll hear me throughout the video say Baltimore Fashion Week and I'll say BFW, but they're both one and the same. It's a professional runway show. It's Maryland's premier fashion event, and it's the longest running runway event for 17 years since August 2028. August 2008, I'm sorry, 2008. Baltimore Fashion Week represents community. We're all about community. My team and I, from my advisory board to my administrative board to the volunteers, we're all about team. So it's important that if you assist us or if we collaborate together on this event, that know that we're all in this together. It's not just a one person show, it's one group. And we also invite creatives of all fashion genres to display their product collections, which are their collections, the garments that they made. We invite you to register and come on over and showcase with us. Baltimore Fashion Week is the flagship fundraiser for the Fashion Umbrella, which is the I guess the head of Baltimore Fashion Week, and it's involved. So I have notes. It's included in an ecosystem that includes stakeholders, donors, partners, participants, volunteers, community members, and you, our viewers and guests. I would be remiss if I did not include our advisory board, our administrative board, and last but not least, my team. I could not do any of this without my team. I have outside partners that assist me year long. And so, it's just important that you all know that, to know that this is not a one-time thing here. We've been here for 17 production seasons with all of our shows starting in only being held in August for right now. That could change, but for right now, it's in August. With this ecosystem in place, we are also proud to mention our workforce development initiative that supports career readiness and growth. So about 2 years ago, it was 2023, we created a workforce development component that provides um, models with a stipend if they participate in Baltimore Fashion Week. But as we move into 2026, things change, policies change, and the way things are done, they change as well. So just be on the lookout for that. We encourage you, and you'll hear me say this throughout this live. We encourage you to subscribe to our email, subscribe to this YouTube page so you can get the alerts whenever we go live. And we go live every Wednesday now at 8 o'clock. So this is our new day. This is the new format for the platform. So I hope you like it. So let's talk about what happens behind the scenes for Baltimore Fashion Week. And at the end, I'll take any questions if you have them, but I'm just going to keep talking for now. Baltimore Fashion Week is not just a one and done type event. As I sit here right now, We're simultaneously working on 2027 and 2028. This production has very tight, distinct timelines that have been put in place. I put them in place when it was just a baby in my brain back in 2006. So these, I'm very structured and timeline driven. So every piece of this production comes into play. Tickets go on sale at a certain time. Registration happens at a certain time. Meetings with partners and donors and sponsors happens at a certain time. So in doing this for as long as I've been doing it, well, I've been doing this for really 19 years. If you count the 2 years I took to actually learn this model and to get a mentor to assist me in launching the platform Baltimore Fashion Week correctly. I had to get someone to assist me, so that was important to me. So because I'm not the type to start something and then end it, which hence the reason why we've been here for 17 seasons. With Baltimore Fashion, we also have we offer policies that are fair. They exude accountability. They're very clear to understand, and that also supports our strong infrastructure. Having these systems in place allow us to work closely with exhibitors, small businesses, venues, event partners who are also responsible for the intentional growth, sustainability, professional quality, and the professional quality that Baltimore Fashion Week represents. So you may be saying, okay, Sharon, I hear you saying all of this, but we're here to find out the meat and the potatoes of why we're here tonight. So the reason why you're here tonight, I want to discuss with you what's coming up next for Baltimore Fashion Week. As we all know, the runway show always happens in August, and it's August the 10th through the 14th, 2026. All runway shows will be held at the War Memorial. The runway show dates are August the 12th through the 14th. There are various different registered with only two different registration levels. One is the solo, where you can present 40 looks, a 40 look collection. And then we have the collaborative or the group, which most people are used to. Over here, we call it Baltimore Fashion Week. We call it a collaborative. That's the professional name for it. And you can present or showcase a 20 look collection. So now I'm going to talk about the current announcements that we can share right now. There are more, but as I mentioned earlier, we do things by timeline. We're just not an organization that just shares everything at one time, because you have to make sure that all the pieces are in place and everybody is in agreement with everything that's happening. So, but before I get into the announcements, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel right here. I also would like to ask if you could follow us on Instagram. I have recorded all of the information on our YouTube channel. All of the links aren't there, but the actual names of different social media channels you can reach are in the footer of this of this live. So you can just, when it's over, scroll down and follow that. And I also encourage you to subscribe to our newsletters. We don't share if there's nothing to share. So we are not the type of organization to just share information just to be in your inbox. That's how you create spam for that email platform and how people get bored of you easily. So we don't want to do any of that. So we share information when it's relevant. We all the time. We have a lot of information, but not all of it is shareable. And I hope everybody can understand that everything is not for everybody. So what's internal stays internal, and when it's ready to be shared publicly, we share it. And we have a lot that we're working on, but when it's ready, what do you say? When the cake is done, we'll take it out the oven and give you a slice. How about that? Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. A lot will be happening. We'll not maybe not me all the time, hopefully, but we will be doing some shorts that'll come up on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. I have a lot of those that I can share. And you can also reach us within a few keystrokes by sending us an email, and that email address is also linked in the comments. In case this is your first time joining our live, the first time hearing about us, oh my God, I've never heard of Baltimore Fashion Week. So if this is your first time, welcome, welcome again. And I'm going to tell you share with you some important dates for you to remember if you are a model or a designer. I will come back later with information for exhibitors, exhibitors, the beauty team members, volunteers, and interns. And also, I'll do a special recording or broadcasting about the souvenir booklet. I will share this with you. The prices for the souvenir booklet, you can, all the forms are on the website, so feel free to visit that. So now I'm going to get into the most critical, three of the critical deadlines that are coming up. January 31st is the designer discount fee. We have a designer discount fee out where designer registration fee is 50% off, and I will not share that publicly. There's a process. So the process is you go to the Baltimore Fashion Week website, click on register, complete the designer application. After you complete the designer application, we'll get notification, and then someone will reach out to you to schedule your one-on-one appointment, and you will meet with me. So you'll meet with me. We'll go over your collection. We'll discuss if there's anything that you need to fix or work on, or if you can even be a part of Baltimore Fashion Week, because this is um, we're very serious about Baltimore Fashion Week. The eyes have always been on this event since the first time it was visible to me in 2009. So we try to keep our not try, we keep our production as professional and as seamless as possible. If you've ever been to any of our events, you know that it doesn't take all day to do a show. Um, Even with 12 designers, we were done in, I think, 32 minutes was our time to in that collection. So if you're interested and you want to participate, you're interested, don't be scared. Register online, complete the designer application to be a part or to receive the discount fee. It is strongly recommended that you register by January 31st. The official designer deadline is not until March 31st, 2026. So if you miss the deadline, you can always register after the deadline. You'll still meet with me. We do offer payment plans in case, the fee is a bit, I get it. The fee could be too much for you to handle, or you could have an American Express Black Card and just ready to swipe, But if that's you, good. If it's not, we got a payment plan that we offer where I believe it's with because I don't have it in front of me right now, but I believe it's with Afterpay. And so you can go on there, Afterpay, after a certain amount, you can pay monthly. So that's completely up to you how you, one, it's completely up to you. If you want to register, we don't force anybody to do it, but I'm letting you know that a lot of changes have been put in place since our last show was in 2024. Um, I took a hiatus for the whole organization in March, and it was the best thing I ever did. So with coming out of that hiatus, I feel like I'm still in it sometimes, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So if you ever need to do it, just do it. I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. If you ever think about, I'm sorry, I thought my cat was on the table. If you're ever thinking about doing it, do it. Don't worry about what anybody else says. It will be the best thing you ever do for your business. It's always meaningful to sit back, take a broad view of your entire organization. Do not be scared of what you find out. Um, don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't take it all in, and do not do like I did. I took it as, oh my God, I failed. And that wasn't the case. I have an excellent, amazing, and when I say amazing mentor, amazing. I do not, my mentor does not give me any slack. Okay, I need you to get out of that. We got work to do. Like, that's the type of the mentor I have. And They are absolutely amazing. Amazing. So, everyone, if you're in business, I highly recommend that you get a mentor. But I will say this. I will say this, true, we need time to breathe, think, and regroup. Exactly. So I will say this. If you're thinking about getting a mentor, I know this is completely sidebar, but I have to share this. If you're thinking about getting a mentor, you have to be ready to hear what they have to say. So when I decided in March, I said, I'm just going to do it. I didn't want to know. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear any of it. I did it. It was a lot of crying. It was a lot of soul searching. It was a lot of, I can't believe I did that for so long. It was all of that. You name it, I went through it, right? But one thing I learned through the hiatus, it opened my eyes to ways or procedures that needed to be done. And it's amazing how God works. And I don't know if you all are here religious, but I'm just going to say it. It's amazing how God works, because when I let go of all the, well, what if, well, what if they, all of the what ifs or what is, when I let that go, it's amazing how God stepped in and he took over. And it was just smooth sailing. Yes, it was still some stuff that I did not want to hear or deal with, but it has blossomed. Baltimore Fashion Week, the fashion umbrella, everything. We got rid of some stuff. We kept some stuff. When I say stuff, I mean programs. We got rid of some programs. We kept some programs. So you have to know what works. And if it's not working, you have to be um, business savvy enough to let it go. It's nothing wrong in letting it go. You can always pick it back up later, but right now there's no place for it. So don't be afraid of doing a hiatus. Okay, so let me get back to my script. Okay. So that was my little soapbox moment. So if you are a creative, a designer, jewelry, shoes, garments, petite, if you do petite collections, that's Jack in the background. If you do petite collections, we're all inclusive over here. We're all inclusive over here. Our models are extremely professional. We're going to talk about models in a few minutes. Our models that we select and that we have selected over the past since 2000. I think our first casting was in, so wait a minute, it was in August 2008. So our first casting, it was in November of 2020, 27. I don't know why I did it so early. It was like right after Thanksgiving. And then all the models had to wait until August. Oh my God. That was just like, oh, I don't do that anymore. I don't do that anymore. I think I was just so excited to do Baltimore Fashion Week that I was like, oh, I need to have a casting. Oh, cause listen, because I had a mentor slash coach to show me the right way to do Baltimore Fashion Week, because I knew I had been to New York Fashion Week. I'd seen their shows, and I knew what I had been seeing wasn't it. It wasn't it. So I needed to bring forth what I've always wanted to do. And so here you have it, Baltimore Fashion Week, birthday 18. Exciting. So designer early bird registration, I guess we'll call it that, ends January 31st. Then the full-fledged registration for designers or creatives ends March 31st. Then we have the model registration or the model application is on the website. So the links are below. So you go to the register page on the Baltimore Fashion Week website and click on model application and complete that. The cat you will not know the location. We're going to send everybody the location at one time. You'll get an email with the location, with to where, all of that in one email. So you'll get that. I might do start because we have a lot of people that register, a lot of models that register. So I might have to do two parts, but the information will be the same. And then right before the actual casting, I'll send a message again to everybody as one. Um, let me see. So online model applications will also close January 31st. So models, if you're petite, standard, plus size, full size. For my plus and my full size models, I will say to you now that undergarments are your best friend. Please, please, please wear the proper undergarments when you come to the casting. You will be required to wear all black, and you don't have to do camisole and leggings. It's fashion week. As long as you wear all black from head to toe, I don't care what you wear. It could be a black suit, as long as you bring it when you walk. We will be introducing another runway assistant. So I'm meeting with them soon, and you'll love this person. They're just amazing. So all updates that we have to offer outside of this um, YouTube live will be sent via our newsletter email. So now I'm closing out this video just to from what I have to share, and then I'll go through the comments and list everyone, and we can talk collectively. First of all, I want to thank everybody who has been here with us since day one. I remember I was working in a nonprofit and I yelled over the banister, I'm doing Baltimore Fashion Week. And I told my son, and he looked at me like I had 15 heads. We're still here, right? Right. So I just want to, we could not be as far, or what's the right word I'm trying to say? We would not be as far, not far gone. It sounds like we're crazy. We would not be as far as we are now if it was not for you. For you. So you are responsible for us having this longevity and for us to be able to return year after year after year. You meaning you, our sponsors, our partners, volunteers, interns, hairstylists, makeup artists, photographers. So speaking of press, we are going to open the press registration is on the website. So if you're press media and you want to attend or you want to cover it, videotape it, complete the form online. Yes, the forms have been online since October. So, and they will stay up all year long. We're not changing them. This is it. And so this is what the hiatus did. So every year after Fashion Week would end, I would take the forms down and then I would put them back up. And then I would take them down. I did that for 17 seasons, no more. So the form that's up there will be the form until, I don't know, Fashion Week is no more and the world does not exist. I don't know. That's as long as I plan on doing it till the world doesn't exist. So I just want to thank you all for being here, for supporting us for 17 seasons. Next year is going to be amazing. And when I say amazing, it is beyond amazing. Amazing. That's all I can say. That's all I can say right now. I said it's amazing. It's just amazing. It's going to be amazing. And you don't want to miss it. Tickets will go on sale May 1st. All as usual, you all know how we do it. Baltimore Fashion Week. All seats are assigned. So when you go to purchase your ticket, you get to select where you sit. If you're coming with friends and family, please get your tickets all together. We do not do the, oh, I see my friend over there. I'm going to go sit over there with her. That won't work at Baltimore Fashion Week. So I implore you to get your tickets online, work with your friends, whoever you're coming with, so you all can get your tickets at the same time. We will be running an early bird special on the tickets, and that email will go out eventually. Not now, because it's not close to May. So not now, but it'll go out. So I don't know. I'm just excited. Um, for the future for Baltimore Fashion. I'm excited about the past. So let me get that straight because I don't want to get an email. I'm excited about the past, but I'm uber excited about where Baltimore Fashion Week is going. This change, I'm telling y'all, it was the hiatus. I'm telling you, it was the hiatus. And I again thank you for spending a few minutes with me and to hear me talk about Baltimore Fashion Week. This is the new day and time for our lives on Baltimore Fashion Week because I have a few other channels that I need to work into the mix. And so Wednesday works for me. And then I will start sharing those channels once they're done. Oh my God, something else I got to do. So now I'm done talking. Again, thank you all for being here. I'm going to go through the comments to see if there are any questions. If you have any questions that you would like for me to answer, you can drop them in the chat or in the comments and I'll answer them. So, hi, Linger. We have Linger here. And then we have Koki Damer. Oh, that's interesting. Hola, hola. And then we have again, us of something of. I know DE is of. That's all I got. That's as far as my Espanol goes. Okay, that's it. The of. That's all I got. Hola. Hi. Let me see if I can remember from school. Como se llama? No, wrong. Okay, so I told you. Then we have Kim. Hi, Kim. How are you? And then we have Mermaid. Hey, Mermaid. Mermaid is active today. She is active. Thank you for thinking this is amazing. What I was saying was amazing at the time. Right. I don't know what I said, but you're laughing, so that's a good thing. What else? Um, True, we need time to breathe, think, and regroup. Yes, breathing, thinking, and regrouping is key, not necessarily when you're running a business, just in life in general. We have to learn. And I had to teach myself this because I do everything for the foundation, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So when you all don't see me on social media, it's not that I'm sleeping. I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm working. If you could see, and then on top of that, I have an art studio that I started during the pandemic to save my life. Whole nother YouTube channel. Okay. Nixon Art Gallery. Go follow that. But yeah, so I mean you need time to and you need to know when you need to do these things. It's a difference in saying it, but it's a huge, ginormous difference when you know when you need to do it. So it's not something that will happen over time. And I think you develop it when you start knowing who you are. So it took me like a whole bunch of years, and I'm not going to tell my age. Well, should I? I'm not. But it took me a lot of years to understand and recognize that I'm important too. So once you get out of your own way, as I like to call it, then that's when these through the breathing, the thinking, and the regrouping, they all make sense. And you do it automatically. You don't even think. It's just something that happens. So perfect example. I have a really huge project that I need to do for Baltimore Fashion Week. And now before I would just jump in and do it. And now I don't do that anymore. I wait until the time is right. Just like for our marketing materials, I just can't sit down and do it. When I need to write a press release, I just can't sit down and do it. And I need to be in that moment to do it. And I've learned for me, I don't know, I can't speak for anyone else, but for me, I cannot rush the process because I'll end up with 13 different edits. And I don't have time for that many edits anymore. Between 2 to 5 is good, but not 13. So yes, Mermaid Q, you're right. We do need time to breathe, think, and regroup. Very, very important. Thank you for sharing that, by the way. Um, on the other side of fear is faith. Exactly. So I I'm not a very I don't quote scriptures. I don't do that if I don't understand the basis or the background behind it or the true meaning of it. But I do believe in faith. My whole business was started on faith. 20 How long have I been in business? Period. Not period like period. Like how long have I been in since 99? I've been in business. I started with my very first runway show called And Then There Was Snow. Amazing. Amazing. Oh my God. Didn't know it was here. Didn't know it was here. It was absolutely beautiful. It was so pretty. And it was at the Forest Park Senior Center. We transformed that place. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. So that was my very, very first, was it the music one? Well, the And then There Was Snow was the one I remember. It was amazing. Courtney Thomas was the lead. I had some Victoria's Secret angel wings, and she wore them in the finale piece, and the people just lost it. It was so amazing. Um, so yeah, you can't be fear if you're fearful of doing something, especially something that's new. Just pray about it. Everybody doesn't pray where they get on a prayer cloth and they get on their knees, and everybody doesn't do that. I don't. I'm walking and talking like he's really talking to me right now. Like, okay, you need to wrap this up. That's what he said to me. Oh my goodness, it's so crazy. So I'm gonna hurry up and wrap this up, right? So just don't be afraid. Just do it. Just say, just do it. Who's this? Hey, Jordan. Oh, Jordan is my little honeybee. He is so amazing. So Jordan is an awesome, 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 awesome model that walk. Look at my cats. That walk is mean. He will. Oh my! It's just the end of the runway. That turn, that walk back into the turn. It just does it to me every time. Hi, Jordan. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. So Kim says she's good. Yay. Let me see. Oh, thank you. Who is this? The Poetic Spirit. Oh my God. Thank you. Have you been to our site? So you got to go to the site and put in thanks. Everything on the site is 50% off. No matter what you put in your cart, it's 50% off. So please go buy. I have the marketing materials and I'm going to put it out soon. I don't know. It'll go out soon. But yeah, so if you go to the Nixon Art Gallery, so it's nixonartgallery.com. Yes, we do own the domain name for that. That's a whole nother video that'll be on the Fashion Umbrella page. When you go, if you order something at the end, when you go to checkout, the promo code is thanks. No matter how you type it, and I beta tested it, it will work. All caps, lower caps, it will work. So just type thanks and you'll get 50% off everything in your cart. Okay, thank you. Ow, ow, amazing. Thank you. So exciting. Oh, absolutely, yes. I don't know who you, I feel like I should. Why do I know you? You look like, I don't know why I think I know you. I don't know. I feel like I've seen you before, the Poetic Spirit. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go because what time is it? It's 8:33. Jordan, why are you doing this? Oh my God. Jordan is just like, see what I'm saying? See, I don't know. I love it though. See the versatility. I love it. You know what? When I see you, Jordan, it's on. Anyway, so I'm gonna go again. I was like, why did I thought that was you? I was like, okay, I'm getting old. I don't have my glasses, but yeah. So seriously though, thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you, and those of you who are going to watch this on a replay or as you're scrolling, like, oh, what are those steps about? On my thumbnail. That was intentional. That was also intentional. The thumbnail is everything we do over here is intentional. So yeah, so I will talk to you all soon. If you're in Baltimore, Maryland, if you're in Maryland, period, or anywhere on the East Coast, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, DC, Virginia, Maryland, please be warm. It's cold out there. It's supposed to drop to 24 degrees tonight. Okay, I'm sitting on the heating pad as we talk. It's cold. Okay, so I will see you all next Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel so when I put up the post for the live, you'll get the notification and you can tune in that way because eventually we're only going to be posting on YouTube. We're not going anywhere else. So, tell your friends, tell your family to subscribe. And I'll see you all next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. It'll be Christmas Eve, but I'll see you then. Love you. Bye. Don't forget, stay warm. Where's my camera? Over here. Bye.